So what I did in my own business was I created a list of what do I really care about, what's important to me. And then I took that list and I broke it down even further and then even further. And I came up with a list of a whopping 6 things that I care about. There's only 6 things I truly care about as an employer as it relates to my employees. The first thing and the most important thing that I care about is, what's the most important thing here? And the most important thing here is the people. The people are the most important thing. It's not the customer, it's not the money, because let's say we run out of customers. If we have great people, we'll go get more. If we run out of money and we have great people, we'll go get more money. The challenge is business owners and employees don't see the employee as the most important thing. They look at the employee as a liability, and the employee as an asset. You need to see the employee as an asset, and the employee needs to see themselves as an asset. Without the people, there is no company. It's a piece of paper filed away at the state. So the first most important thing I care about is the employee. It's the most important thing in my company. It's the most important thing in your company. The second most important thing that I care about is sales. I have to have revenue. If I don't have revenue, I can't pay the employees. I can't do marketing. I can't do training. I can't pay rent. I can't pay taxes. I can't pay insurance. With no revenue, I go out of business, even with a great team. We're done with no sales. So sales comes in the list at number 2. The third most important thing that we care about is following things up. This is the initial downfall of customer service problems. The customer comes into an agreement with you to do business with you, and then you don't hold up your end of the bargain because you didn't follow things up. This is how we have customer service problems. It's the start of it right here. So when we're at home, could you imagine not following things up? You drop the kids off at school and you don't go pick them up? Of course you pick them up. Would you take the garbage cans out to the street and never go get them again? Of course you would go get them. But for reasons I don't understand, you don't understand, and your employees don't understand, at work it's a series of dead ends. We start something, don't finish it. There's a customer waiting on the other end of that line for you to do it, and it doesn't happen. So follow-up needs to be a focus at work. It has to be one of the 6 most important things. So follow-up comes in the list at number 3. The fourth most important thing that we care about is we want to be dealing with people of character. It's not just me, the business owner, or you, the business owner. It's the employees, too. Everybody that works there wants to be dealing with people of good character. We want to be dealing with honest people, trustworthy people, people who keep their word. We don't want to be dealing with drug users and liars and thieves. Nobody has time for that. Your customers don't have time for it. So we want to be surrounded by people of good character. And it comes in the list at number 4. Number 5 on the list is we're all on the same team. This has been a huge problem for me in my career because these people don't like each other. They're going way out of their way to get each other fired. They're stepping over top of each other to get to the top. And we're all on the same team. Competition is down the street. We don't compete here. We compete with down the street. We want to be dominant in our industry. We don't have time to fight with each other. So we need team players that work here. That's number 5. The 6th most important thing, and the final thing we care about, is we want everybody to push to do more. We don't want them to do more jobs. We want them to do the job they're already doing better. If they're pushing to do that, that's what we're looking for. So now you take these 6 things and you culminate them together. I have an employee who understands their value. They're helping bring in sales. They're a person of good character. They're doing follow-up. They're a team player, and they're pushing to do more. The person becomes unfireable. They come to me and say, I want more money. What are you going to say? No, I'm not giving you more money. They're producing sales. Of course you're going to give them more money. They understand their value. They come to you and they say, hey, I can't work on Saturday. If they're an employee who understands their value, they're helping with sales, they're following up, they're a person of good character, they're a team player, they're pushing to do more, you're going to give them what they want. So by doing this, the employee focus on what really matters to you. The employee ultimately writes their own ticket. So now when the employee comes to you and says, hey, I need a raise. Hey, I need a day off. Hey, I need to come in late. Hey, I need this. Hey, I need that. When you start seeing that your needs are being met, you're going to give it to them. And when you give it to them, you can take the what should I do to motivate my employees out of the program because they're going to tell you what they need. They'll produce it for you. And those are the 6 things that really matter to us.